All right, today on Knowing the Ropes, I got Darren Cunningham III, aka DC3. Man, what's good, big dog? Man, you're currently 11-0, 6 KOs. Man, let's take it a little bit back, man. How did you get started with boxing?
I got started back when I was young. My family used to have us boxing in the backyard, like me and all my cousins. And when I used to box, they saw me and it was like, you gotta take him to the gym. So I went to the gym and I never looked back.
Do you remember your first experience stepping into the ring, even as a little kid? Or what is one of your first experiences that you remember in the ring?
Well, that was about 8. We started in the backyard. Then about 9, I went to the gym. And on my first day, I went sparring, and so I stopped my cousin.
You stopped your cousin?
Yeah, I stopped him in like the second round.
Now, currently, are you residing out here in Vegas?
Yeah, I'm in Los. Yeah.
Where are you currently from?
I'm from St. Louis.
Man,
St. Louis, Missouri.
Man, how the family feel about you back home, man? I know you got a big fan support back home.
Yeah, they all super excited, and they just ready for me to rise and start them.
You know, you're going to be fighting on November the 7th on the undercard of Devin Haney, Yuriorkis Gamboa. Do you know your opponent yet?
I do know my opponent. He's from Oklahoma. His name is Elijah Pierce. He's 9-2. You know what I'm saying? So he's going to be the 12th victory on my record.
Now, are you currently signed to anyone?
Yeah, I'm with Devin Haney Promotions.
Yeah, I knew that, but I just wanted people to know that, man. Well, what is it like to be under the Devin Haney Promotions banner?
It's good because, not only do I learn a lot inside the ring, I learn the business part outside the ring and just, developing as a young man and growing into on my own.
Now, one of the last fights that you had, I think it was that Mississippi?
Yeah, I fought in Mississippi.
I saw the photo, man. Is Kevin Gates a big fan?
Yeah. He's like a big fan of mine, and he been supporting me for a while now. A lot of people didn't know, but every time that I got a fight and he don't have a show, then he gonna be at my fight.
Once things get back to normal with boxing, man, who would you love for you to bring you out one day?
It would have to be, I like Jeezy.
Really, man? That's actually, I'm kind of surprised, man, because your age, man. What's about Jeezy, man?
Just like his music, like super motivating, you know what I'm saying? And, like I come from a hustle city, so we live and die by that.
Now I got to talk about it, man. What is your thoughts on the landscape of your division and what you see at your division right now?
It's a lot of top guys in my division. You know what I'm saying? And during that time until I get up there, I'm gonna just take it one fight at a time. Get the right type of fights, and then once it's time for me to go up against those guys, you're gonna see who's gonna come out on top.
Who would you like to get that step-up fight against?
Any former world champions or things in that like that, don't matter.
What's your thoughts on the champion at your division right now?
It's 3 different champions.
Yeah.
You got Angelo Leo. You got
because he just got his over the summer.
Yeah, you got Brandon Figueroa and you got MJ. You know what I'm saying? So I would say within the next 6 to 8 months, then I should get my shot at a title eliminator or at the world title.
Yeah, because I think Angelo actually has to do his mandatory against Cool Boy Steph. Who you got in that one?
I think Cool Boy again, just on a boxing tip. Yeah, I'll box him.
Who would you like to get that good sparring in with?
Any world champions, really. You know what I'm saying? I get a chance to work with Dev, champions like that. So I love the championship pedigree. I even spar Mickey, my coach.
Man, what's the most difficult thing on your journey to become a world champion, in your opinion, for you?
It's about not getting discouraged, because a lot of times it could be the smallest things to make you deter away from, what you're doing. But me, I always keep a level head and just stay focused, and never give up on the dream.
What's your thoughts on your coach, Mickey Bateman?
I think he, not only was he a hell of a fighter, but he a hell of a trainer. And he also did this, you know what I'm saying? So he got insights and he got knowledge about the game. That's one thing that I love about it. Not only can he show me, but he can actually do it too. So.
You know, coming up into the year 2021, man, what's your goals for the year?
Coming up 2021, like I said, I look to get those right names on my resume to, you know, eventually me competing for a world title.
How has life changed for you since the COVID and the pandemic, as far as concerning with the sport of boxing?
Say that again.
How has your work ethic and things of that nature changed since the COVID-19 and the pandemic has started?
To be honest, it only motivated me because it was like, you know, since the world kind of like shut down, you know, it seemed like everybody shut down, you know, and it was like, it just made me turn it up even more, you know, because I knew that the time would, I mean, over time it would blow over, you know what I'm saying? So when that time come, I would make sure that I'd be ready.
You know, being so young, man, how far up do you think you can go as far as weight in your career?
I say about 135.
135?
35 pounds, yeah.
What fights are you looking forward to between now and the end of the year?
Say that again?
What fights are you looking forward to between now and the end of the year? What's the fights you keeping your eye on?
To be honest, I watch all the fights. I can't just specify just one fight. Like, I love boxing, so I'm gonna watch all the fights.
Are you a big student of the sport?
Of course. Yeah. I love to learn, you know, and just gain knowledge. And I love educating myself.
What do you think about the way boxing is today compared to the past? In other words, what I mean is now social media plays a big part in that.
Like those guys back in the day, like when they become champion, like you down there gonna have to kill them and take their belt, you know what I'm saying? And in this day and age, it seems like belts are being handed out, but you know, times have changed, so we gotta keep on moving forward and go with it.
You know, speaking of that, man, what is your thoughts on so many belts handed out between, you know, as compared to the past when you were limited on the number of belts? It seems like now it seems like at least 8 different belts in one weight class.
Like you said, like times has changed, you know, and I feel like social media kind of ruling the world right now. Everybody really get caught up in the hype.
Hey man, I truly appreciate your time today, man.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
All right, man.